The gentleman yields. Ranking Member Ivey is recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I did want to follow up on Mr. Correa's point with respect to the new information that just came from CPB. That in the new numbers for June 2023, 144,607, looks like that's roughly, I guess in May 2019, the number was 144,116. So I guess it's comparable to where it was during that time in the Trump administration. I also want to mention, just ironically, this morning I mentioned my appreciation for the chair's comments and mentioned that, yes, working together is a good thing. Let's see if we can do that. And then I stopped by my office a few minutes ago and I got an article from, looks like the Daily Caller, Jennifer Taylor, and it says, exclusive, House GOP is about to drop a massive report alleging that Biden's DHS chief broke the law. I guess this is a build on to the 55-pager that we got the morning it was released a few weeks ago. The chairman, Chairman Green, the full committee chairman, goes through and discusses what's in it and the dereliction of duty claims and the like. I guess this is more efforts at the trying to push this towards the effort to impeach the secretary. I don't know who's filed which articles of impeachment for who over there, but this is kind of the same thing I was talking about a few minutes ago. So, Mr. Chairman, I appreciate the way you've run this hearing, I really do. But there's a context to this, and that's kind of a disappointing piece. Mr. Vitiello, I've got, what is this, Neo-Klanist Party? I guess this isn't new to you. I guess Senator Peters questioned you about this previously. Apparently this is a statement that you made on a social media platform. Is that right?
It was brought up during the confirmation hearing for the ICE director position before the vote at the committee, in which I got bipartisan support. Yes, it was brought up then.
Okay, I mean, what does that even mean? What are you saying with a comment like that?
My statement is on the record at the hearing. I thought I was making a private communication with an entertainment show. I was wrong about that, and that was a public tweet. It was my novice ability of using Twitter back then. I apologized to the committee at the time and said I meant no offense to anyone, and we left it there.
Well, look, I appreciate the fact that you thought it was a private comment, although I can't say I find that particularly reassuring, the fact that you would.
It was based on the context that was in the program.
What program was that?
It is the Mark Levin show.
Okay, I'm not really familiar with that, so I guess I'll leave it alone, but I'll move on. I want to say this to Mr. DeSoto. I apologize if I mispronounced your name. I was studiously saying Lone Star earlier in the hearing, so I wouldn't mess it up. But as I said earlier, I don't know if you were in the room or not, but I really think it's important, and I guess this would apply to you too, Mr. Johnson, that the government takes steps to make sure that you're made whole as much as possible. I find your scenario particularly troubling because you're a business trying to act in good faith, contract with the government through a prime contractor, but that really shouldn't expose you to the type of scenarios that you've described here today. So I do hope that steps will be taken to address that, and we should be getting a response from the Army Corps that was promised to us. Mr. Johnson, I'm not as clear on what to do for you. I don't know if that's an Army Corps deal or not, but I do hope that we can try and take steps to address what's happened with you. But look, this is real people, real businesses getting caught in the crossfire of political disagreement in Washington, D.C. That's unfortunate that you're in the middle of that. I don't agree with the desire to spend whatever that number was. I think it was $22 billion to build 900 more miles of wall, because I think there are more effective and efficient ways to protect the border. My colleagues over here disagree. Let's shake it out. But I don't like having civilians get caught in the crossfire. So whatever we can do to try and correct this, I will work with whoever wants to do it to try and make it happen. So with that, I yield.